Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Grants coming back with another video. Gonna look at something I saw today. Thought it was absolutely insane. I was at work, tried to catch as much as I can, take some screenshots, a little bit of videos and stuff. But if you guys haven't heard, Chisco Gaming recorded and streamed a particular player who was a whale, almost 300 million power, getting rallied. And boy, did he take some big rallies. And the guy actually joined the stream and started talking, and super nice guy, really cool player. Shout out to him. Shout out to all the people that rallied, that lost some troops, that tried their best, because on both sides, as far as this game's concerned, they did a good job. So stay tuned, guys, and watch the video. If you haven't, please like and subscribe, and I appreciate the love. Peace. Hey guys, what's up? I'm back. Anyway, behind me, as you can see, and I want to give a big shout out to Chisco Gaming because he's the one that streamed most of this stuff, his content. So please look him up, Chisco Gaming, and like and subscribe to his channel. But I wanted to shout out him because he asked a lot of questions in a live stream to the player, the whale, Ticklefist, that actually got rallied. And one of the questions, the big questions that he had was, how much did you pay for your account? Now, this player was 300 million power, roughly. I don't know the exact because I don't have the exact information, but it was close. 300 million power player. And he asked him this question. He said, "You don't have to answer it, but if you're not." Anyway, behind me, you'll see the title of the video is probably close. And the title to his stream was "A Castle That's Worth $150,000." That's what his title said. So that'll let you know. $150,000 on a mobile game. Shout out to those guys that can do it because I can't. But needless to say, the guy had a whole bunch of troops. So I'm going to get into some of the videos and we are going to go over it just now. Let's get this going. So they had waited. This player was offline and he came on stream and said he was actually at a conference meeting. So, some of us got to work and he got to work so he can make that money. But he was at a conference meeting and he actually was getting pinged on Discord and calls and everything else to come online and bubble. Needless to say, he didn't in time, and they started getting the rallies. So the rallies are about 5 minutes, and then they have to march. So it was quite some time in between each one, and there was 5 rallies. So there's multiple people here. There's multiple kingdoms, multiple alliances, because you can't multiple rally, but there's multiple people here, and I'm trying to speed it up. Rallying this castle. And as you can see, YSG is putting in a lot of work, man. When I say putting in a lot of work, um, the damage and the counterattack damage are insane. So this particular player decided to do YSG, which a lot of people know is very good with Garrison, and also Charles Martel. However, he did Charles Martel as the secondary and the YSG as the primary, which kind of confused some people. However, it worked out really well for him because the skill damage alone on the YSG was insane. But with that in mind, also the people that were rallying were really thoughtful about what they did. They talked a lot about it in his stream, but they had tankers, meaning they had Alex and they had Richards, but they also had a lot of nukers as well. So they had Attila, they had multiple Attila rallies, and even they had an Edward. So, archers. So they used an Edward and they just use a lot of combination on a lot of stuff. And here is just some brief footages of some of the different things you can see. You can rewind the video. I didn't want it to be too long. But just some of the footage of some of the different rallies and stuff that was going on. And this player went from 300 million power all the way down beneath 200 million by the time that he finally came online. And when he came online, he finally bubbled. And the funny thing about that is that the particular player actually went on Chisco's stream and started talking, and a lot of people didn't believe it at first. But that's whenever Chisco started mailing him and talking to him and stuff like that. But this player lost quite a bit of troops. I mean, it is about for 1 million T5s, about 10 million in power. Now, this particular person lost 100 million power plus. 100 million power. That's like 10 million T5. And if anybody's ever played this game, they know that 10 million troops is a lot of troops. A lot of troops. But needless to say, um, it is what it is. I don't have the exact numbers of everything that happened, but I do know that the player that got rallied and the people that were rallying, they did an excellent job on some of the choices that they made, um, some of the different attacks that happened, and also afterwards, after realizing it, good sportsmanship and just different things like that. But yeah, so right here, you could see the footage of, he's almost all the way down to 200 million power. And I put this in there because I took a screenshot of this. It was kind of crazy is that the guy, this John Davis guy, that's him. That's Ticklefist. And he comes on there and he tells him it's pretty much him. And nobody kind of believed it or whatever. But that was kind of funny that happened. I kind of enjoyed that. I thought that was kind of funny that somebody would come on and be such a good sport after it. So shout out to Ticklefist for doing that. But needless to say, he had a very good counterattack. Now, I'll give you that, it's 2.5 million in a rally. He has like 20 million T5s, 20, 30 million T5s, and people on top of that coming. But there's also 5 rallies. So, it's about half and half. And they did do quite a bit of damage to him. But in the battle reports, if you rewind this video and you watch it a couple times to the battle reports, he does some amazing things. I mean, with this YSG. And at the end of it, Chisco asked, like, why did you decide to use YSG as primary and not, Charles Martel as primary? And he said that he had chose that based on some decisions that and some footages that they had done with flag defenses and such like that. And mainly, about the overall skill damage that can be done using skills. And he chose the Martel because of the counterattack that he wanted. So he wanted the nuking, the skill damage of YSG, but he wanted the counterattack of Charles Martel. So he decided to use that. So in the video, you see that the percentages for infantry and archers are really high. And honestly, he killed just as many people. The dude, and you can go watch on Chisco's video, but the dude has like 400 million points on his, you know, uh, s- level 5 or I guess the fifth um, KVK Light versus Darkness, which is like a kind of like a kill event. He's on top, and the dude had an amazing run. Like right here, you can see some more of it. I mean, the what can I say? It just he had a strong defense, a very strong defense. And had he been online to be able to heal and switch out or whatever, it probably would have been a lot worse. But the player is not entirely zeroed. He still has quite a few troops left and he'll regain. But, shout out to all the guys that did this rally. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to make a short video of some of the different things that I saw and hope you enjoyed it. Hope you can rewind and watch some of the footages and enjoy some of the content. Anyway, guys, please like and subscribe, and we'll check you later, guys. Peace.